Who run Bartertown?
You know who.
You know him, you love him. He's...
So, I don't know what to talk about. I'm hitting one of those phases where everything's so stupid I don't want to talk about anything. So, I don't know. How are you guys doing? We never do this. I always sit here and I bitch and scream and yell, but I never ask how you guys are doing. How are you all doing? How you guys doing? Time to check in. Let's do the Mickey Mouse roll call. Everybody tell me how you doing. Are you happy, like, excited for the holidays? Got Thanksgiving coming up this week. It's Thursday. Then we got Christmas coming up next month. A month from today, it's Christmas. And then a week after that, New Year's. Are you all excited for the holidays? Is it getting cold where you are? It's starting to get cold where I am. Man, it's getting cold, motherfucker. It fucking annoys me. But, yeah. How are you guys doing? What's up with you guys? What's going on? We never do this. We never talk anymore. Yeah, I don't know, man. Everybody's talking about this chick in Tennessee or whatever who's running for, I think, fucking Congress. I don't even know. She hates Tennessee. She hates country music. And she's like retarded. She's like feminist retarded. One of those everything she says just sounds really bad. Unless, of course, you're a lonely middle-aged housewife. Then it sounds awesome. Right? If you just hate everything about your life, she sounds great. I don't want to talk about that. Because, who knows, most likely she'll win. Just like Mom Donnie. And then they'll do dumb shit. And they'll go, well, it's not my fault. And everybody will believe them. Because, maybe that's something to talk about. How fucking annoyed I am with everybody. Seriously. Man's been in office for fucking 10 months. And, like, everybody's holding him to everything that he said to the letter all of a sudden. Well, you said this Ukraine-Russia thing was going to be over day one. And it's not. Yeah, no shit. Because Zelensky thinks that this is a fucking movie. And he can be like, well, because I am a great guy, you will just give me all the land that I lost in the fucking war that we just fought. And Putin's like, no. I took that. We shed blood over that. It's mine now. And what are you going to do? And everybody gets on CNN to go, well, you know, this is just, this is Putin's wish list. Yeah, probably is. In a lot of ways. And I'm sure there's a lot of shit in there that Zelensky wants too. I'm sure it's not the one-sided, flop-sided fucking thing that you're making it out to be. Right? Like, and if they don't agree to it, well, Trump's like, well, this isn't my last offer. I got fucking ideas, but... And it's getting exhausting. And he's at the point, like, Trump is gearing up to wash his fucking hands of this shit. Seriously. I honestly think that Trump is gearing up to being like, they just want to keep killing each other. I don't know what to tell you. All in all reality, this is a fucking European problem. You motherfuckers should be working on this shit. Like, what do you want to do? You want to all jump in and fight Russia? Have at it. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. But he's got the land. And he ain't going to just walk away from it. He can't at this point. He lives in a country where starting a war for years over another country to just take territory. And then they take a whole bunch of territory. Thousands die, hundreds of thousands, billions of people die in this war. Most of Russia's gone now, right? And we spent all this fucking money. We did all this fucking shit. And all this dumb stuff happened. And here we are. And then you just go, well, I guess because everybody else in the world wants us to stop fighting, I guess I'll just give up everything I just took. Dude, you do some shit like that in a country like Russia, that shit gets you killed. So he can't just walk away from it. He's not going to just give it back up. The Epstein files. You didn't give us the Epstein files day one, like you said. Well, he's giving them to you now. You made such a fucking fuss over this shit, you're gonna get it. You're not gonna care. You're not gonna believe it. You're gonna just make it even more of a fucking problem. Candace Owens is going to come up there, and she's going to be like, all these pages are missing, because I know all the people I hate are in these files. This is all bullshit. Did you hear that Candace Owens is now being hunted by Israel and the French? Macron is setting up a fucking French hit squad to come after Candace Owens. Why? Why would he do that? You're going to lose in court. Like, you're going to lose in court. So why would they bother? But that's the thing. Candace is working under the delusion that she's never going to lose this case because she's totally a man. Everything's stupid, man. Like, I'm just getting tired of people. Donald Trump has done amazing things. But since the inflation has only come down so much, and that's only offset tariffs so much, and things are still kind of expensive, and everybody keeps fucking with shit because Donald Trump keeps fucking with shit because he's seeing what will take. He's like... The country's fucked up. Our country's fucked up. We're in a fucked up position in the world. We need to advance. We can't keep spinning our wheels. We can't keep saying, we're never going to deal with the Saudis because 9/11. I understand. But at some point, if we seriously want to stop these fucking stupid ass wars, we've got to move them into a economic level. We've got to shift the battlefield. We want to not have civilians die in war anymore? Fine. Let's get there. But that means we're going to have to shift the battlefield. We got to go to economic shit. And then the only barbarian countries left in the world are going to be Russia and fucking Gaza and Iran and China and North Korea. They're going to be the only barbarian countries left in the world that go to physical violence action to try and push their ways over on people. And then we'll crush them economically. The economic might of the rest of the world will crush them economically. This is what we need to do. This is where we need to go with it. You want to go barbarian? Fine. They use sticks and stones. Enjoy. Because we'll crush you economically. The whole rest of the world will band together. Crush you economically. Until you fucking toe the line and stop blowing people up. Stop just trying to take over land. Stop doing this shit. Quit testing nuclear missiles. You ain't gonna use it. Stop. And the whole meeting with Mom Donnie, it was like they were getting along. Donald Trump was being nice to him and everything, telling him to go ahead and call him a fascist. Of course he was, because it's Donald Trump. Like, dude. It's like I tell my mom. Mom Donnie went in there saying, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to say whatever it is I got to say. Thank you for having me, Mr. President. I'm going to tell him whatever the fuck he wants to hear. And then he's going to smile and tell me the same bullshit. And then we're going to both go out there and we're going to talk about how we just want the best for New York. And, oh, we have a lot more in common than you'd think. And, like, all this stuff, which is just meant to drive each side wild. Donald Trump says, yeah, let's have Mom Donnie to the White House. That'll be funny. We'll have him to the White House. We'll get along. People will see us getting along. And then everybody that supported him will be like, fuck, Mom Donnie sold out. Right? And then Mom Donnie's like, great idea. I'll go to the White House. What a fantastic... Tell him yes. Absolutely. Tell him yes. I'll come to the White House. Fuck yeah. Because then I'll sit down with Donald Trump and I'll have a nice chat with Donald Trump. And then I'll come out there to act like I'm sucking his dick. And then all of his supporters will be like, what the fuck? And oh, it worked. Oh, it worked so bad. Oh, dude. My mom watches the whole presser. And she's like, oh, I don't like any of this, man. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like this at all. And I'm like, what do you think is going to happen? Donald Trump's about ready to pass a bill over to sign in Sharia law? Is this what you think is going to happen? Like, what? And then I get on YouTube, and you know what I see? Oh, all these titles for all these videos. Mom Donnie gives up. Mom Donnie's such a bitch. Trump sucks. It's... And a lot of those people making those dumb fucking videos, they know what's going on. This is a political game. If you took any part of any of that seriously, why? Why are you doing that to yourself? They both went in there to suck each other's dick for the fucking cameras. And Mom Donnie's gonna go back to New York and Donald Trump's fascist. I went there and looked the dictator right in the eyes. And Donald Trump's going to go, yeah, he was pissing down his leg the whole time. It was hysterical. And who knows, one of them might even be true. One of those stories might even actually be true. However, I bet you it's probably a mix of both. I do not like this age of professional politics. This political entertainment age that we're in now. This is bad shit. This is bad idea. Whoever it was decided to fucking monetize this dumb shit. Whoever it was that said, you know what, we should really allow C-SPAN and all of these channels to monetize their YouTube channels. Yeah, it's a great idea. And all we have running every news agency in this fucking world is spineless, worthless, evil, fucking little small people who are literally willing to drum up violence just so they can report on it to get more ratings and more clicks, more views and more money. And then they're just going to drum up the next political hit. Dude, you have any idea how much money these networks made when Charlie Kirk got shot? Dude, they fucking broadcast his funeral on TV with the President of the United States speaking. Been 10 months. I was getting gas, well, obviously last month, a couple of weeks ago, whatever, because now it's almost Thanksgiving, so I'm certainly not seeing these prices now. But I was seeing under $3 for gas. I think I paid like $2.56 for gas a couple weeks ago. I haven't seen gas under $3 since like Bush. Because I don't think gas was ever under $3 with Obama, and I know gas was never even close to $3 under Biden. Dude, I remember paying like $5 a gallon fucking under Biden. Paid like $2.56 for gas. I don't know. And I'm kind of detached from the whole like grocery buying experience. I can tell you the prices in fast food have gone up and stayed up. That stinks, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I can tell you that my cost of living has gone up a fair amount, and that ain't cool. But it's been 10 months. Like, dude, everybody's thinking that everything's going to be like the border. It isn't going to be like that. It isn't going to be like a whole bunch of people all of a sudden going, fuck, I didn't make it, and then they just turn around and go back home like that. And now nobody bothers to show because they know that if they even get in, as soon as they're found, they're fucking out. Yeah, a bunch of fucking retards will go out there and start a war in the middle of the streets over them. But who cares? Because their ass is going to be rounded up and sent out. So why bother to come? We'll wait another 3 years. And then all you dumb fucks will change your mind again. And you'll vote in the next retard. And the next retard's going to fucking let them all right back in. And then everybody's going to go, what happened with the border? And the Democrats are going to go, well, it was all Donald Trump's fault. Everything that he did was just mindless, awful scare tactics. And he threatened people and he disappeared them and all this shit. We're not going to disappear people anymore. And so now we're going to invite at least 500 billion people into the country. Come on in. We're going to make sure that we tear down this war that you all paid so much money for. Tear this wall down. We don't need it. Yeah, let all those parts just rot for the next 4 years. We'll do that shit again. Won't that be fun? We can all go and visit our taxpayer money sitting to waste in the middle of the fucking desert in Texas. Yay. Like, have we brought up Ben and Jerry's on charges yet? Are we ever going to see charges brought up Ben and Jerry's? Fucking conspiracy to commit human trafficking, sex trafficking of minors, drug trafficking. We're ever going to see that happen? Like, if I'm pissed off at Donald Trump about anything, is that at his heart he's still a Democrat. He's not willing to be the fascist that we really need him to be. Ben and Jerry should be brought up on fucking charges. They started buying up parts of the border so that they would not allow people to do shit. Like, fuck those motherfuckers. You're just gonna leave a giant fucking hole to let all this trafficking shit go through? Brought up on charges. Like, that's some shit. I want to see shit on that level. Whatever. Oh yeah, and Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to retire. The way this thing was introduced to me was, well, she's hit the point where she's going to get her pension, so she's just fucking out now. And I was like, oh. Okay. And then I watched her little speech. And I agreed with all of it. But she's leaving. And here's the thing. I'm not disappointed, and I'm not unhappy. Marjorie Taylor Greene's a fucking retard. Like, it sucks that Marjorie Taylor Greene goes full retard most of the time, and then every once in a while she comes out with something really good, and I go, why all of a sudden are you not retarded? But whatever, Marjorie Taylor Greene's out. Bye. We'll load up the next fucking retard in the chamber and fire that idiot into it. Like, what? Actually, that was probably a fucking bad... Whatever. Don't do anything stupid. No political violence. Fucking idiots. It always backfires. Always. Always. Stop it. It's just all so fucking disappointing. Whatever. Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of current events, I guess. Like I said, none of it's really enough to have, like, a full video on. It's all just stupid. It's all just dumb shit. So, yeah. Whatever. There you go. Like I said, how are you guys doing? Drop a line.